Hi, good morning. This time I will be the moderator of the presentation, and we're going to start with the first question. Uh, how does the show work? It's a show in which five millionaires invest in entrepreneurs' projects, and they give a presentation about their business and how much money they need in exchange of a percentage of their companies. Okay.
Each person has to present a pitch to the judge, and they will invest in your product based on the presentation.
They have like a limit of time to present their ideas, and they have to be very specific because if something is not like very clear, the investments are not going to give money to that project.
Okay. Yeah. Next question. What are the both products to each pitch?
The first one is a product about a magic whiteboard. It's like a portable whiteboard that you can stick in the walls or in glass, and you can even stick paper on it without the use of something else. And you can write on it, and yeah, that's it. And on the second one, the second one is about a light that goes in the signals, on the street signals, and indicates that there's a signal there, which is pretty useful. No, it's not useful.
Yeah, I think it was like not clear because the man was like very nervous also, and I don't get the idea to have a light under a signal in the street. I think that it's not useful at all.
Yeah, I agree. Okay. Next question. What background do the people presenting their plans have?
I think that the first one is about this search about the necessity of having something portable, about like presenting or yeah. And the second one is because many people don't see the signals and it's difficult to recognize them.
Okay.
Yeah, I agree. I think both ideas are solving a problem, but not in a specific way, like not in a way that is good for a market or a target market. And yeah, they need to improve them.
Yeah, I think that the ideas are like good, but they have to develop them better because I think they are good, but maybe not now. It's not something that people will use in these days.
Okay. And are both products viable business?
No, in my opinion, I think that they are not a valuable business because the first one, I think that it's like a lot of trash because it is not reusable, and the second one, the government wastes a lot of money in lights and streets, so they are not going to invest even more to just put a light under the signals. I think it's a lot of money to invest there.
Okay.
I think that the first one is maybe how is it viable, but for people that work in the office, like the second one is not viable, is because you don't need it. The cost of the production is very huge, and but the first one could work.
Okay.
Yeah, I agree. The first one could work if it was like developed differently, and the second one maybe in a different way. Like it's kind of a good idea because a lot of people don't see the signs when they're driving, but the idea of putting the light there is not good and it's very expensive.
And also, there are millions of signals in the streets, so it's not like they are going to put a light in every single signal in the street. It's like a lot of money.
Yeah.
Okay. Next question. What advantages and disadvantages do the plans have?
The first idea, the whiteboard, its disadvantage is that it's not reusable. It generates a lot of trash, like she said. But you can bring them with you everywhere, and that's innovative.
I think all of the same. The first one, the disadvantage is like there's a lot of trash, and also that it's not like useful for everybody. It's like for specific sections of the market, like maybe at schools, at offices, and but it's also like I will not waste in something like that because you can buy something like you can have for a long, long time, and you're not going to waste money in something that you are going to throw away. And the second one, it has a lot of disadvantage over than advantage. As we said, the waste of light, the waste of money, the production of that product is huge. So it has a lot of disadvantage.
Okay. What feedback did each presenter get from the Dragons?
Well, the first project had both good and bad feedback, and the second one had very bad feedback. No one of the dragons liked the idea.
The worst idea ever.
Yeah, they said it was the worst idea.
Yeah, I think they were really thought with him because they told him that it was that he won the prize of the worst idea ever, and that's hard for him because he has like a motivation to present his product, and that some people like millionaires told him that it's like very hard for a person to they can also bring him down and not to not produce something else because maybe he is going to be with the afraid of fail again or something like that.
Yeah. Okay. Did the Dragons make the best decision?
I don't think that in the first idea I made the best decision. If I were a dragon, I wouldn't invest in a portable whiteboard because I don't think it's a good idea. It has a very little market. And in the second one, yes, I made the best decision because it was not useful. It was the worst idea ever.
I agree.
Yeah, I heard.
Okay. What can be changed in both business plans to make them more successful?
Well, the first one, maybe make it a lot more reusable and not make like the whiteboards disposable. And also, I don't know, like make their market bigger so they have like more income. And in the second one, maybe not use like bars of light, but maybe lights on the sign.
Okay.
Yeah, like the lights that are on the streets, like
The ones that
the
reflect.
white lights that reflect the light of the car. Maybe they can put just that around the signal to not waste a lot of light because it's
They're expensive.
it's really expensive and also it's a lot of contamination.
Okay.
Yeah, the first one could also be applied to a children market, right? It could like a game where you can draw or something like that.
Okay. And the last question: compare both presentations and debate which one is successful or unsuccessful.
Well, definitely the second idea unsuccessful.
Yeah.
The first one may be successful, but with like more specific business plan. You know?
Yeah, he should prepare his plan even better, and I think maybe it has future, but he has to develop the idea better. And the second one, also the investors told him that not to do it because it's really expensive, it's not useful, and it is not a good idea
I
at all.
think that in the second one, he has a point. He has a problem to solve, but he needs to generate that idea a better idea, that idea is
You can solve the
not
problem.
good.
Yeah,
Okay.
that problem can be solved in a different way.
Okay. Well, we have finished. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.